Hello, mobsters, and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Surviving the Aftermath. Alright, the first stages of the pandemic are upon us. So we ended last time with a pandemic coming up. At first it's just a cough, but then the fever picks up. People start dropping like flies, and the colony grinds to a halt. Now it's a question of how quick you react. Several staffed medical facilities can nullify it almost completely, but if left unchecked, it spreads like wildfire. So we have 10 people and 4 carriers kicking around, so we might be able to just create more medical tents or pull people out of other buildings. It's going to come in waves, infecting colonists. Untreated colonists will eventually die. The disease dehydrates the body, increasing water consumption, so we might want to put down a couple more water wells. Build enough medical facilities to treat the infected. Antibiotics speed up the healing process. Scatter them from the world map. Okay. We've got 1 day before this happens. So hello. You have one medical tent, or we have one medical tent. Might want to bring one to the other side of the colony. You have no people in it. You must pull people out of you as well. Oh, there we go. And we're actually building more water wells right up there. So let's go ahead. See what we can do to survive this pandemic. So we do have a water well. You're at 12. You're at 12. So we do just have to make sure that we're out of range of all the water wells that we have. I'm going to go ahead and make another water well then. Right here. Yeah, it's just outside the range, so that'll be good. And along with that, how is our material? Not great. You're going to take cement. You're going to take over cement. And a good chunk of our planks. That's plastics. We're not using plastics. You are trapper. That's going to get us extra food, but we don't seem to have that problem anymore. I think there was just a little bit of like a package there that was left that people weren't collecting. You look like food. Are you full? No. You're fine. Is there closer berries? So move the work area so that we're working on these berries. They're a lot closer. Got potatoes. I think maybe we'll want to get another farm going. Where are you? Oh, you're not ready yet. Yeah, we ended last episode with the promise of science from the museum, in fact. Now, we can only build small fields right now. We'll leave this as is. And move forward faster. Ah. You're ready. Go get your science. That was a duck. Tech tree. One of your long-term objectives is to unlock new technologies from the 5 branches of the tech tree. You can now open it and choose your first technology. Great. So we have food. And when it gets to advanced farming, I want to make ourselves the bug eaters. So we're going to have advanced proteins. So advanced farming. Let's go ahead. I guess I have to do communal farming first. It gives us a cookhouse and a logging camp. Why does the logging camp boost food production? Produces firewood, which cookhouses and some other buildings need to operate. Okay. So get that. And I don't think anything takes 50. Sure. Alright. So now, we can build the cookhouse. Produce. To turn wood and corn into better foods. I'm guessing that means. scrapper. Going to activate you again. And I'm going to get the trapper going. Just to get some various food. I did see that food drop down a bit. Oh, that tree went down. You're at the sawmill. I see. And then if I follow you, you bring that to the sawmill, and you turn it into planks. Uh-huh. And so we're producing planks from this local area here. That's very nice. So I guess you're carrying planks to... I don't know where this path came from. I didn't see it last time, but hey, carrying the planks to here, and I guess that's the non-critical stuff. Alright, we only have one of these. Maybe it behooves us, like I said earlier, to build a second medical tent. We'll build it up here. Yeah, let's build it up here. Isaac's injured. Isaac! What did you do to yourself? Not very happy. One's injured. Yeah. So we're going to need more stuff. How did that... You just had to build this. Just had to build that. And you're waiting for your worker. We'll pull you off there so we get stuff built. Ooh, and here we go. The pandemic is spreading. Fear death. Alright, trying to handle it as best we can. We have this fully staffed. You're working without tools. You are scrapping stuff. We need metals. We also need planks. And that's why we have this. We have scavenging. Yeah, that's what we do. It's food storage. Stockpiling. Stockpiling will give us planks eventually. The colonists found something. One of the colonists rushes towards you. He says he found someone... He says that someone spotted an abandoned wagon not too far from here. It's covered with a tarp, so they couldn't tell what's inside. There are footprints around it, but no one could tell where they led. The colonist wants to go search in the wagon because there's something valuable in it. We don't have tools to give you, but go ahead and search the wagon. Soon the group disappears from your sight. You hear gunshots. When they finally return, it's clear some of them have been wounded. Great. People have been sleeping inside the wagon and being awakened by gun-holding strangers instinctively shot at them. The strangers are now dead, and you have wounded colonists to take care of. Great. Well, good thing we're going to have a well-staffed medical tent or two. Oh, specialist ready. Go ahead and scavenge that. That should give us more tech, which could give us advanced farming, which will give us a large and medium fields. We could produce energy. Right, and I take a look, so we're just going to pick up the advanced farming here, research that. We'll need 300 for alternative proteins. But this will give us better farming. Go ahead and get that planted down. Get a large field, in fact. Grown right beside the road, right here. We'll get this road, dirt road, expanded this way. And speed up time. There we go. First infected person, Sophia. And what's inside here? People keep on wandering around. There you go. One. Where's Sophia? She in there? Hopefully she's there. Where's Riley? Riley, did you just leave? Riley, get in there. Where's Sophia? Where is Sophia, people?
Mm-hmm.
You're George. Sophia inside.
Huh?
That's Isabella. That's Alexander. Right, this is what happens when you don't have enough people doing stuff. You don't have enough people doing stuff. So we have more production, water production than consumption, which is good. I don't know if water runs out at this point in time.
Huh?
Okay, another colonist is infected. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Isabella, get your ass in here. You are going to be the only person who survives this. Are you carrying anything else?
What do you want?
You got a few tools. That's it. That's fine. Okay, so we collected all the signs from there. I think. Yeah, there's no science left.
What do you want?
So next time we'll send you off somewhere else. We'll probably circle this place before moving on. Then we'll at least know if we have any bandits that we need to fight. Okay, please. Stop talking. Get yourself healed. Okay. Well, that's a problem. They just talk forever and die.
Uh-huh.
Can't improve priority on this, huh? Hey, look, another medical tent. Now your friend went away, and you're just standing there. You're just gonna let yourself die. But there we go. Are you no longer... What? Oh, here we go. You just preferred this medical tent. Or not. I'm not... Are you infected anymore? Not infected anymore. That's just weird. Now you're infected again. You guys sure you want to come? Come on in. Open the gates. We're just asking for some shelter. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. And we get Tigon. Tigon has always been the odd one out, going a bit too deep on the conspiracy series for it to be endearing or funny. His ramblings of the old ones, spy drones, or subservient cat memes make little sense to anyone else, but the combination of alertness and paranoia make him an excellent scout. So he has 4 exploration, which gives him quite a bit of action points. 3 attack, not great for research missions. 3 scavenge, which I think is decent for scavenge missions. And acceptable healing speed. So we'll accept these people. And we do need housing for them. So let's go ahead and get some temporary emergency shelter. We'll probably want to start looking at placing the emergency shelter where it is useful. There. Is that a road? Here we go. Put the emergency shelter there. We'll build a road up this way. This area here I'm trying to gear towards our housing area. Oops. Leave that, whatever it was. I put a road here. Let's get rid of that. That'll give us more workers. Bandits at the gate. Really? He's acting a bit odd. Man approaches the gate with a hefty backpack bursting out the seams with blueprints, measuring sticks, and other items. He has all the usual bandit trappings, but is acting in a very unbandit-like fashion. Oi oi! Might I address whoever is in charge? A master builder is here, and you better listen. He's building a monument of sorts, and needs construction materials. So how's about we trade, eh? So as I understand, components... And that's parts. Parts are needed for more advanced things. Electronics, components. It's also advanced crafting. We have quite a bit of metal, so I think we could trade for components. We don't have them. Much obliged. The self-titled master builder shouts. The bandit completes the trade whilst closely guarded by the colonists and takes off with the materials, whistling happily as he goes. Huh. Yeah, we're working on the shelters.
Huh?
While you seem to be working on making us a large field. Great. Specialists are ready for action. Oh, you. You have 8 action points. Yes, go here. Ooh, bandit camp. We'll be able to fight them soon. And bricks. Dangerous bricks. So this has a danger meter of 1. She might get injured. If he fights them, might get injured. Might just go scouting here before doing the fight. But bandits, here we go. You've encountered bandits that have taken over a location. Specialists must defeat them in order to scavenge anything. Attack the bandit by selecting a specialist and giving them an attack order to bandit location. The attack value determines how much damage they inflict. The larger the value, the bigger the damage. Detailed information about damage levels can be found from Specialist Skills chapter in the game help that can be accessed from the lower bar in the column view. Defense indicates how much of the damage is blocked, with the rest going through to health. If the target is still alive, it'll retaliate. Once the bandit's health reaches 0, the location is free to be scavenged. So we get first attack. But they have defense against that, and then they attack back. Specialists can take a lot of punishment, so attacking a location once or twice is usually safe. However, defeating enemies can be difficult if a specialist attack is close to or lower than bandit's defense. So, his attack is 3. Their defense is 3. Although this is his attack's 4. Huh. What's your attack? It's we saying your attack is 1. So this is 2 to 3. So he's actually better to fight these guys. Neither of them is really great. Right, people aren't sick, so I think we'll let them continue working on the emergency shelter. When this deposit depleted, so that you don't need to move it yet, but we have more stuff within nearby area. We do have a large field. I'm going to say plant corn. And speed this along. Also, add another person in here. You're infected. Go. Okay, there we go. And occupants, Adam and Isaac are being treated. And the emergency shelter's done. Now we don't have... Ooh. Yep. We don't have people running around infected. That's fine. Ooh. Oh, but the pandemic's over. Okay, we don't need you guys in this tent. We only need one of you. Go do stuff like recycling and trapping. It leaves us 2 workers just doing stuff. Sawmill, I think we need to move your work area. Move it out here. We now have a large field. So the small fields take 1 worker, large fields take 3, ideally. Are 2 colonists still in here? Well, redo that. Redo the treatment. Someone got happy. specialists. Alright, let's see you fighting the bandit lair. You fight them. Okay, they got damage 5. They retaliate. Okay, so he just lost, like, 14 health. Took me a while to calculate that. 14 health. But he's doing okay. They're almost dead, so he can gain access to those resources anytime. She can scavenge, but she might get hurt. 33% chance. Let's do it. I just want to check his skills. His scavenge is 3, and her scavenge is 3. Her research is 3. His research is 1. So he's not great on the science missions. He'll just pick up less, as I understand it. Right. Okay, just trying to optimize this. So I don't want people to leave living in the emergency shelters. It's not great. So I'm thinking maybe building more housing out on this less than great land here. So I think that'll mean do housing. I wonder if we should wait till we get more science. Because in the tech tree, in the colony section, there's communal living, and we can start building shanties. Getting people out of tents into better housing takes some planning. Tenements house several people within the same cramped up space, so a replacement for the emergency shelter. And the shanty gives more space per colonist, but is more costly to build. But they're much safer option to tents and emergency shelters, and give better protection against radiation. So we haven't been hit by a radiation storm yet, so that might be a thing to start thinking about. Alright, with all the water that we have, though, I think I want to build another water tower. Let's put it here. Get some road going. An odd fellow at the gate. Hello. Dr. Wizard, MD. A very peculiar man approaches you, arms stretched out well in advance for a handshake. Hello, 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 I'm back! Or am I? Was I here before? Never mind. Dr. Wizard, MD, at your service, he announces. I can fix all ailments. With my simple patent-pending formula I've brewed with science and magics. You claim to be able to cure all your colonists in an instant and for no payment. None of our colonists are sick or injured. Yeah, I'll pass. No? But it's carefully researched mixture of cornflower, herbs, antelope, with a pinch of crushed glowy rock. I spared no expense developing it. Some people have no appreciation for science. Magics. He bids you farewell and shuffles off into the wilderness. Uh-huh. Oh, specialists are ready. Okay, you get into your punchy fight. Technical term, they're dead. Nice. Alright, so you have to wait. You lost 20 XP for that 32. There's 9 left. Let's see if you do better this time. Alright, no damage, and that's done. Excellent. Yeah, we need... kind of think we need to bring her back just so that we can get the tools. Right, let's build another tent just here. Build 2 tents here. That'll be a road. And that'll make it a little bit more comfortable for people. We currently have 5 people in here, and each of these hold 2. So it'll be a little bit more comfortable. Eventually we want to get our population growing. naturally. Now, we have a tool situation, as in we don't have any. And it's a quiet night. Very quiet. It's actually surprising. Right, but I am going to call it here. This has been Mobius Rex for the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us comments and suggestions. We'll be back with you soon. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.